Nuclear power is the use of nuclear reaction to produce electricity. Nowadays, the usage of nuclear power had expanded. It's been used in various scopes such as agriculture, space exploration, and medical. Nuclear can be a quite dangerous substance for human beings. Therefore, we had built a robot to help solving our problem. With our invention, we could conduct food irradiation where it helps to sterilize and preserve the food without risking the radiation to human beings. We chose to conduct this project because currently the world is facing food shortages because of the Russia-Ukraine conflict, so we want to minimize food wastage as much as possible.
This robot consists of two distinct components, which are the arm and the box. The mechatronic arm are to replace human arms, while the box is where the food is irradiated. To irradiate the food, it should have gamma radiation, but since we are students, we don't have access to it. We choose gamma radiation because energy of gamma rays passes through the equipment, disrupting the pathogens that cause contamination. Not to mention, the box is lead-lined to prevent the radiation from leaking out. Now, I will explain about the components are used in our robots and their function. First of all is Arduino UNO board. The Arduino UNO board is an open source microcontroller board which is equipped with sets of digital and analog input-output pins that may be interfaced to various expansion boards and other circuits, which will help to control the servo motor and potentiometer. Next is wire. Wire is used for the connection between different components, which will help to receive the data from the UNO board. It will also help us to transfer the data from UNO board to the mechanical components in the robot. Comingly is DC motor. DC motor is a machine that converts electrical energy into mechanical energy, where it helps in movement of the robot hand. It also helps in the movement of the door of the box to put our food inside of the box. Followingly are servo motors. Servo motors is to convert the control signal of the controller into rotational angular and used to drive the joints. Servo motors are basically used for movement of the robot hands angles, which will help to pick up things and then move in different direction and many more. Next is I will talk about the controls. The controls are controlled by potentiometer and joystick. Potentiometer is used for the arm, meanwhile joystick is used for the base of the arm. Next, we also have the lead light. Lead light is actually very beneficial when we are handling with radiation. It helps us to avoid radiation at any cost. Next up is timing belt pulleys. Timing belt pulleys are utilized when two shafts needed to precisely link from homogeneous rotation, and the belt helps with the rotation. It will help us to rotate the base of the robot so that we can move the robot to any place we want to go. Next up is the gripper hand. Just like a hand, a gripper enables holding, tightening, handling, and releasing of an object, which will help us to control the object that we will pick up. Last but not least, it's our box. Our box is made up from few components, which there is ultrasonic sensor to detect the object in front of it, most specifically foods, and then there's a door which will help us to insert the food collected by the gripper hand into the box, and there is servo motor in the doors which will help in the movement of the doors, which will open and close.
And because of our project, before we end this presentation, let's not forget to thank our team, especially Mr. Ashari bin Machukri, for helping us in succeeding this project.